So how many people here watching want to die poor? And I bet you there's not too many hands right now that is volunteering to answer in the comment section below. And also, there's probably some of you right now that have families. And every day when you wake up with that dreaded feeling that you have to go to that 9 to 5 job. And what is even more sad and disturbing is that you'll be at that 9 to 5 job more than you'll be seeing your family for the next 40 years or more. And also, check out this. If you're at the point where you're on the verge of retiring, can you honestly ask yourself with an honest answer, are you on the cusp of retiring on time? So when you hit 65 years old, will you be truly retired and truly experiencing your golden years the way that you had expected when you first joined the workforce, probably in your 20s or maybe early 30s? And that's why in this video, we are going to be talking about the top don't die poor crypto gems here. And in the comments below, tell me which one of these don't die poor crypto gems that resonates with you and that you clearly identify with. So make sure to stay to the end so that you could write that in the comments below. Also, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. Also, crypto is risky, so as much as it could go to the moon, it could also go down to zero as well. So please invest responsibly. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so if you're ready to get started, make sure to subscribe to this channel, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. And the first don't die poor crypto gem is DOWGE or DOWGE. And we've been talking about this community coin for a very, very long time here because in my opinion, it is the ultimate cult movement meme coin here. And the goal of DOWGE is to flip the Dow Jones. And also a lot of people see it as the XPX 6900 killer as well. And I came across this very funny post right here that it illustrates exactly what's gonna foreshadow what's gonna be happening. So as you can see here, you have the message behind this meme here is the flippening is happening. So once again, this is more geared towards XPX 6900, and this is a post that Superman put up just one day ago. So the main message behind this meme here is that DOWGE is coming. So there's no pun intended there. This is a family friendly channel here, but the main message is that DOWGE is on its way to dominating the entire meme coin and crypto sector here. So this is one that is kind of tongue-in-cheek, but is absolutely funny as well. And I woke up to a very nice surprise here in the morning that Superman followed me back on my Twitter. So if you hadn't had the opportunity to follow Superman, make sure you do so. So once again, Superman, thank you so much for the follow. And also, if my content resonates with you, feel free to also follow my X page as well. So it's 100x crypto gems. So feel free to check that out as well and join the DOWGE movement here. So you can see by the chart here that the price right now, the market cap of DOWGE is sitting at $67.7 million market cap. And you can just see that this today, actually, it created a new all-time high of 71 million. So it's showing a tremendous amount of strength pretty much since it's been launched here. So over the last month, it's just been up and to the right here. So, there's a lot of people talking about it, a lot of KOLs talking about it. And the narrative is a really, really powerful one that has tons of retail appeal. So very first gem is DOWGE. So the next one is DXY. So DXY has a very, very similar message to DOWGE. And once again, it's going against the status quo in terms of a lot of people view that the current economic and financial structure is really stacked against the general public there. So right here, DXY, their mission is to flip the dollar. And of course, if and we could see how much the price of anything is inflated. For example, if you go to the grocery stores and you buy even the basic food such as eggs, bread, for example. All that stuff seems to be breaking the bank. So, this particular cult meme coin right here symbolizes that, a lot of people are looking for much more favorable currency where, transacting it, such as, the current, that's the whole reason why crypto and Bitcoin was created, was to create that more decentralized, equal, financial currency and financial system there. So, make sure to put this one on your radar right here. Is DXY here, flipping the dollar. And right now, the market cap of DXY is sitting at 1.9 million. So really small micro cap meme coin with a lot of potential. And moving on to the next don't die poor crypto gem is All Will Retire. So All Will Retire, if you go to their website right here, is building your financial future here. So you can see that it has a really clear mission statement, and you can see that there's tons and tons of community support behind this meme coin. And in terms of its retail appeal, it appeals to anybody, because if you ask anybody that is close to retirement, only a small fraction of those people actually are in that small group that are retired. That's totally different from several generations ago, where when someone did truly retire, they had the opportunity to go travel and, do the hobbies that they didn't get to do. But now today, you're seeing a lot of people pick up, second jobs, three jobs, just so that they could just survive, let alone, create the lifestyle that they want. And you can just see by these images right here that, the message is clear that everybody wants to retire, but retire and live a good life. That is absolutely the key. So All Will Retire is a global movement that seeks to empower individuals to build a financial future that rewards them as they best see fit, with a family of individuals around the world that will support them on this journey here. So, really powerful message. And once again, that's the end goal of everybody. Nobody wants to work until they're dead and then have nothing to show for it. So the market cap right now of All Will Retire is sitting at $5.7 million. And you can see that it's had some really positive price action over the last couple days, pretty much doing more than a 2x within a 48-hour period. So, looking really good in terms of the momentum of All Will Retire there. So next one is, F9 to 5, and you can bet what the F word is as well. And this is why I asked the question, when you wake up every morning, do you get that dreaded feeling where you go into this dead-end job, and for the next 40 years or more, you're going to be spending more time at this dead-end job than you're going to be spending time with either your family or spending time doing the things that you want to be doing in your life here. So let's click on this button right here that says join the movement, learn a little bit more about F9 to 5. And I like to read this paragraph right here, just so just to bring some clarity in terms of this particular movement. So remember, there is no central authority guiding this movement. Each of you is essential in shaping its destiny. Embrace your power and take bold action. Never ask and always take the initiative. F9 to 5 was built from the ground out by passionate individuals who believe in its significance and importance. Together, let's propel this movement forward and create a future where we all flourish. Let's rise together and reject modern day slavery. And that's such a powerful term or message right there, is modern day slavery, because a lot of us don't think that we're in a system where slavery is even a possibility. But when we're to look at, how in terms of the limitations of moving forward, a lot of people could definitely identify with this particular saying right here. So welcome to the 9 to 5 or the F9 to 5 movement. Together we can create a future filled with freedom, purpose, and possibility. And if you go to their X page here, what really stands out is the banner that they had used right here. And if if you're familiar with Michael Douglas movies, in 1993 he created a movie called Falling Down here. So I looked a little deeper in, and I had watched this way back in the day, but we could see that the point of this movie, so Michael Douglas, he plays this disgruntled, unemployed defense worker, right, who just absolutely goes on a rampage. And a lot of that has to do because of how he feels that how society, the way that the current way that society has been structured, really works against him in terms of his ability to create a much better life for himself. So for those who can identify with Michael Douglas in this movie here, write that in the comments below. Do you feel that the current economic and financial structure, really limits your ability to advance forward in your life and create the lifestyle that you want there? So here, that this is something that is really, I like how they used Michael Douglas's falling down here. So if we look at the price action of F9 to 5, we can see that sitting at about $3.8 million market cap. So once again, a very, very small market cap, but it has tons of potential. And also, once again, 99.9% of the people could identify going to a job that they pretty much dislike or dread. So lots of retail appeal in F9 to 5. And I know a lot of people have been talking about Trashcoin here. So I want to, give my quick thoughts on Trashcoin right here. So you can see that its main tagline is "One man's trash is another man's treasure." So once again, this is built on Solana, and it dubs itself as a cult community coin here. So that's pretty much his website. That's why I wanted to jump to its X page here, and it has about 800 followers. So you can see that it has the capacity to really become a very dominant meme coin here. But here, in terms of how it relates to, let's say, the "Don't Die Poor" narrative here, is that when you look at crypto, for example, and you relate it to the general public, there is kind of like this if you want to call it perspective, that some people see crypto as their pathway to wealth, for example, where there's also a subsection of the general wealth that does not understand crypto and sees it, for example, for all the negatives that happen out of it. And I think over time, you're going to see, the level of education continue to increase, where you'll see more people make that transition, that begins to understand, the benefits of crypto. So that's why when you look at "One man's trash is another man's treasure," right now, crypto is that treasure to the people who understand the true value that could bring to changing their life. So, that's the way that I would understand this particular meme coin here, that would give it some really cult level understanding and relatability as well. So if you look at the price action, we can see that this coin, first of all, is a relatively new meme coin. It's been out for less than 3 weeks, and it's sitting at about a $5 million market cap. So, in my opinion, and of course they're free to brand it whichever way that they like, but that's one way that could really catch fire with the masses if they decide to brand their project in that specific angle, for example. So once again, these are the top don't die poor crypto gems. So in the comments below, let me know which one of these you resonate with and that you really identify with. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.